everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Hexath'locke. Today we're doing a number of things. Right now I was just in the middle of exploring the Space Institute here, which is, I believe, far more expansive in Emerald. Not really a whole lot going on there in this version, yes. And really not a whole lot going on mossDeep in general. I got the Fit Super Rod, and as you'll see in your top right corner, you'll see up there, we encountered a whalmer whom I caught. I was doing a little bit of grinding for the gym that we're going to do this episode. Poe evolved, learned Shadow Punch and Curse. Friday learned Razor Wind. Not a whole lot super exciting happened. Only went up a couple levels. Everyone was already level 36 or something. So, gym leaders in town are a formidable duel. So that's why we did a little bit of grinding, because they are, well, in Emerald they're pretty tough. I can't remember if they're actually any difficulty here or not. But anyway, did a little bit of grinding. Their Pokemon are level 42. Given that it's been kind of, we haven't had a whole lot of difficulty in a little while, and most of the trainer Pokemon are level 36, level 37-ish, so I figured splitting the difference a little bit, that was probably good. We have George the Whalmer here, named him George after the humpback whale, the male humpback whale in Star Trek The Voyage Home. I think that's the name of the movie. It was a ridiculous 1986 Star Trek movie where they had to go back in time to get humpback whales to save the planet, or I don't know. Anyway, pretty decent actually. Was kind of hoping for a Sharpedo because it was dark type and I figured we could use it for the gym and that'd be interesting. But still, pretty cool. Knows Whirlpool and everything. Water Pulse, Rollout, all that fun stuff. So, cool little catch there. And I think we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to lead off with Friday and Poe. Leo's going to be our backup. I may actually have Friday and Leo fight the gym battle, but I'll figure that out as we get in there. They are rock type too, so Leo's got both dark and water type attacks, so he should be able to do some good damage there. Do a fake out here, free HP, and then BAM with the feint attack. And that's enough to take out the Krylia. Alright, well there we go. Let's see. So we will take out these gym leaders here, gym trainers, and yeah. Friday. So, pretty excited to get to use Friday again. Haven't really seen him on the team much throughout this challenge. Now we're going to stay in. And that's mainly just because he's, in this generation, they don't get a real great move pool. And so it's hard to justify giving him a slot on the team at this point. But he was the first Pokemon we caught here in Hoenn. And so that's pretty exciting. And so I'm glad that we're able to... Oh, okay. I'm glad that we're able to bring him back in and give him a spot on the team here. I don't know that it'll be permanent, but actually looking forward, he's going to be more and more useful as we go through the rest of the game here. Alright. I think that's right. And I want to do this. Because looking at the Elite Four, I'm actually having difficulty deciding. I'm starting to think about end game here because we're going to do the 7th gym today. And so that's going to, then we've got the 8th gym and Elite Four, and that's really all we've got left in the game. We've got some plot stuff, obviously, still. And I've kind of mapped out the rest of this challenge, and I think so. This is episode 15, And I think we've only got 18 episodes of stuff left in this generation. Not 18 more episodes, but 18 episodes total. So I think it'll be actually the same amount of episodes as Season 1, which was interesting. I was thinking it might be shorter, but a lot of plot stuff and things going on here that help extend it out. But anyway, so I was thinking about the Elite Four and trying to plan my team, both because our Elite Four Hall of Fame, well, if we make it into the Hall of Fame, our Elite Four team is going to kind of dictate who's also in the move pool transfer. And just, so I think I've narrowed it down to 4 people who are definitely going, because I want to have them eligible for transfer, and also because I need their typing for switch Pokemon. Yeah, let's let Poe take a hit or two here. I need their... What was I saying? I need their typing to actually combat the Pokemon in the Elite Four. And so I've kind of narrowed it down to 4 definites, and then I've kind of got 2 slots that are still open. So, we've got some new Pokemon like Poe, who's actually been a lot of fun. I've never really raised a Dusclops before. So, we've got a new Pokemon there. Friday hasn't gotten a whole lot of play, so... and, we've got Serenity, Genie, and, I guess I'll just tell you, I've narrowed it down to Thor, Leo, Zuko, and Toadette, and I'm trying to figure out who needs to be in those final 2 slots, and that's proving a little bit more difficult than I had originally thought it would be. I might have done that wrong. Yes, I did. Alright. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now, just trying to think through... let's go here and try this. Oh, we did that. Kind of doing this puzzle completely blind. Let's try... No, that's not doing anything. Let's try this. Nope. Okay, so I need to figure out a way to get to that. So I need to get... There we are. That's where I want to be. Sorry. I had to concentrate there for a second. But yeah, so that's what I've narrowed it down to, and I'm trying to figure out who else that we've got, because we've got lots of great battlers and stuff like that. I think that we just need to kind of finagle those last 2 slots a bit. I think we've got, really with the 4 Pokemon we've got pretty decent coverage. So it's just a matter of kind of preference and filling those last couple of gaps. Because we do have a little bit of a hole still. Okay, perfect. Let's see. I'm going to look at Friday's PP situation here. Still got 10 feint attacks, fake outs. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do? I'm actually thinking I might want to lead with both of these guys. So let me throw a potion. The battle would be over pretty quickly if I threw Leo out there, because they are both rock types and Leo knows surf. That'd be the smart way to do it. But hey, let's... it's supposed to be a challenge, right? So we've got Friday and Poe. And here we go. Foo-foo-foo-foo! What is this foo-foo-foo? I've seen that a lot. What? Does anybody know what that originates from? So we've got a double battle. I mentioned that in a video before, but then I ended up cutting it just because it was in the middle of a rather boring section. But somebody else has said that too, and you see that a lot. And, okay, so this one's really the risk. Let's do some strategy here. We'll confuse. Ooh, hypnosis. Didn't consider that. This thing's got Solrock's got flamethrower and Sunny Day, razor leaf, solar beam. So I'm mostly worried about the flamethrower going at Friday. That one's confused, so we'll leave him be for the moment. Or wait, what did I just... Yeah, feint attack. And then I'll actually throw a confusion on this one too. Good boy, Friday. There we are. Okay, you gotta survive it, buddy. Good job. Hurt itself in the confusion. Got another confusory up. Awesome. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna have Friday heal. And then I'll have Shadow Punch here. Oh, it's got Hyper Potions too. Darn it. Oh, and we got a snap out of confusion there. Yikes. Okay. So I want feint attack here. And try to get another confuse ray there. It's bulking up on those call mines though. Yikes! Alright. No. I want to get that out of the way. We're really not too concerned about the Lunatone. It's got Light Screen, Reflect, Psychic, and Hypnosis or something. So really it can't do a whole lot to us. There we go. Soul Rock down. So now we can take a look at whittling down this Lunatone here. Besides the Hypnosis, it really... I'm not too worried about it. So let's just go for Brute Force, I guess, at this point. Here we are. Ooh, it's really bulked up. Oh no! Darn it! Darn it! Darn it. Poe was cool, too. But that was a crit. Okay, well, Leo, get in there. Let's end this. For Poe. Wow, I expected better on that. I guess it's got a bunch of stuff up. Try this again. Here we are. Throw the feint attack on there. Darn it! Poe was really cool. Hadn't really gotten to use her much, except for, you know, well, actually, I didn't really get to use her much at all, because I had the experience share on her while I was grinding the other guys up, because she didn't really have a whole lot of good moves until she evolved and got Shadow Punch. Let's try Ice Beam here to see what that'll do. See, that's one of the things I always screw up. Ice Beam is, or Ice is not strong against Rock, it's strong against Ground only. And I always confuse that, since Rock and Ground are so similar in my mind. Okay, well, they went down anyway. Good battle, guys. You know, nice to not one-hit KO everything for a change. And Poe's a ghost, so I can't mourn too much. She was already dead, but still. Thank you for your sacrifice, Poe. She was cool. I was kind of excited to use her. But it's a Nuzlocke challenge, and yeah. Okay, so we've got our 7th badge, and at a dear price, but that's how these challenges go sometimes, I guess. Darn. We didn't get to see you for very long, Poe. You're only with us a couple of episodes and only got used very briefly. But you were cool, and I was looking forward to using you in the future. Rest in peace. Alright. Well, let's see. We're going to actually leave Zuko because we are going now. I wanted to wrap up this episode, just kind of take a quick field trip over to... I want to switch Friday out. Let's put Toadette's a low level. We'll put Toadette up front. Switch out, and want to kind of wrap up this episode by coming up here and going through Shoal Cave. It's kind of a off the beaten path place. Some of the walkthroughs on Game FAQs, GameFAQs website, I pulled up a walkthrough to kind of plan out the rest of this this season, and Shoal Cave doesn't even show up in there, but since it's right here, I figured we'd come and we'd take care of it. So let's see, I want to do that. Let's see what these girls have to do, and then Swablu and Numal. Okay. Okay, so Sky Uppercut there, Thunderbolt there. There we are. This is not a good battle for Toadette to be in. But we will let's see. We'll try a double kick there. And land the sky uppercut. Beautiful. Good job, Toadette. Alright. And really, we're kind of going in here, and it's could potentially be an ice place. So, yeah. We'll leave Toadette, though. So we are in the Shoal Cave. Really, this place is cool because it takes... it's one of the few places in here that actually take into account the times of day, and that may be incorrect in saying that, but did we not caught a Zubat yet in this season? Nope, it looks like we're not going to anyway. Well, that's disappointing. I was hoping for that Spheal. Thinking a water ice type would be good, but okay, well, Nuzlocke challenge. And I did decide that we would not be using the Dupe's Claws. I had real mixed results from people on that, and somebody commented on, or sent me a comment on last episode being like, what about the Species Clause? You already had an Oddish in Season 1, but I decided that that would only extend to those who had made it to the Hall of Fame. So if they're in the Hall of Fame, they will count for the Dupe's Clause, whether they've been transferred in or not. Come on. But other than that, I don't want to make every Pokemon we've ever caught count for it, just because, you know, that would be a bit much. I think that, you know, could severely limit us, and, you know, it's just, you know, it's a Nuzlocke. We will take what we can get. I don't want to make this too easy, and I've started thinking about ways that we can make it less easy, because it seems like we've kind of had smooth sailing in this season, and you know, looking at it on paper, probably should have seen that, you know, coming, that this would have been a much easier than the first generation. But we're going to try and figure out a way to make that through further route forfeits or restrictions and stuff like that. Definitely next season we'll be making some switches to kind of balance that out. This is the first time I've really gotten a chance to try the Hexath'locke with the transfers and everything, so I really didn't know how broken it would be. And it does seem like, you know, I had a comment on last episode how, you know, sometimes watching these, I'm not that entertaining, and you know, I fully agree with and understand that point of view, because I'm not, you know, you just, you know, I can't come up with a ton to say sometimes, and so sometimes these videos seem to drag on, and I fully understand that. And if you take out the, we'll use this. If we take out the tension of the Nuzlocke challenge, you know, if it becomes too easy, then really, what is there to be an appeal here? If you're not getting the tension of worrying about them dying or wiping or something, then what really are you here for? Because my commentary is not amazing, and you know, so we will definitely, based on people's comments and just my own experience here, we've talked about how this seems to be a little bit easier before, and I think that we'll take steps to make sure that for those who may want to, I've had a couple of comments saying people are trying their own Hexath'locke, which that, you know, kind of warms my heart a little bit, but you know, want to make sure that for myself and for anybody else who may want to try something like this, Soul Shell and Soul Shells, Shoal Bell. Okay, so one thing I started saying and then stopped. This is one of the few places in Hoenn that I can think of that really takes or makes use of the night day. You know, it doesn't change in the game and things like that, but based on the time of day, it will change the tide, and that'll open up new areas for you within the Shoal Cave, which I think is kind of cool. It's what I think, you know, besides the berries, which, you know, make use of the clock and things like that for growing. I can't think of a whole lot of places in Hoenn that actually make use of that dynamic. So I thought that was kind of cool. Wanted to take a short, just kind of wrap up the episode here, take a short field trip over there, get what we could at this time of day, and I'll probably go back a different time of day and finish off that area. Or maybe not. I don't know that the shoal bell or whatever is useful. I can't remember what that item does. But yeah. So we're about at time for today. Trying to keep the episode short as always. So we've recorded enough that we don't need to do a lot of breaks and fast forwarding and stuff like that. So we will call it a day for today. And tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, next episode, we will pick up with some plot and things like that. That's going to pick up here. And yeah, we're down to the final 3 episodes now. Really, we've got today's episode and then just 3 more. So the plan is to wrap up on episode 18. We'll see how that works time-wise. But I don't think that'll be too much of a problem. So thank you guys for watching. As always, I've been Tortimer the Gray, and you guys have been great. And feel free. Feel free if you like the episode to give me a like. That helps me a lot. Just the more likes I get, the more people YouTube tells us this series about. The more people YouTube tells about. I don't know. The more recommendations I get from YouTube, and it just helps me to kind of gauge if people are liking. I know a small percentage of people who actually watch videos like videos, but I just like to encourage you guys to do that. So thank you guys for watching, and if you've enjoyed it, please throw me a like and tell your friends. Thanks guys so much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.